Good day, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. It is the beginning of March. We've just recently seen this blog post, haven't we? And it might not be something super interesting to look at. However, there's one notable thing right here that's got me speculating. Now, me being the investor in terms of TF2 investing cases, cosmetics, you get the idea. I'm interested in this bit right here. And you might be a bit confused because it's not super clear to you, but throughout this video, I hope you can understand how this notable bit of information right here might be leading to something a whole lot more. So again, pure speculation, but let me explain myself. First of all, we've recently had a blog post about 3 weeks ago where Valve said, right, we're going to upgrade the summer update to be a major update. And everybody was going crazy. Everybody thought this was going to be the first true major update in about 5-6 years. And then they changed the terminology and said holiday-sized update. And then everybody's like, oh. So if you want to understand what that means, it's basically going to be a case of the summer update has been promoted to being like Halloween and Christmas, which isn't exactly amazing. Have you been super interested in a Halloween and Christmas update in TF2 over these past few years? Probably not. It's routine. Here you go. New maps. Here you go. New cosmetics. All right. See you next time. Bye. That's basically it. But technically speaking, based on what we've seen over the past few years with the summer, that's an improvement of just a summer case with new cosmetics. And yeah, so that might not be super appealing, but that's basically what's going to happen with the summer now. But now we have this here. And this is more for those people that like to invest into TF2 cases, so my apologies, but let's just roll straight with it. If you are aware of SteamDB right here, SteamDB is a website that keeps track of all patch notes and data in regards to players and whatnot. Yeah, so I'm on the TF2 one, and I can see all of the patches right here. I can see all of the patches that have gone through recently, basically for the past few years. It's very nice to see, and well, as you can see here, I've got Halloween 2022 and I've got Christmas 2022. And you can see that I've already highlighted a certain something. Let's just zoom in on that. All cosmetic cosmetic and taunt cases will grant Smizma's 2022 unusual effects instead of their normal unusual effects during the event. This does not include crates. And of course, with Halloween, which was the original event to have this, all cosmetic, yeah, you get the idea, for Halloween 2022. So basically, Halloween's always had this. Christmas recently started to have this about 3 years ago. What I'm led to believe is this notable special limited time unusual effects thing is probably going to be applied to the summer. And what I'm led to believe now is with this here, so see this right here, we now have summer only unusual effects. Does that make sense to you? It's speculation, but again, let's go to the workshop. Let's go see it all for ourselves. So we're going to go to Team Fortress 2. And I hope you've been looking at all of the stuff that's been submitted, showing your support, voting for some things. But yeah, if we just look over to the right now, summer. And of course, there are unusual effects that are being made for this event. And basically, I am led to believe that we're going to have all cosmetic and taunt cases will grant summer 2023 unusual effects instead of their normal unusual effects during the event. So for about a month in the summer, we're going to have a summer update with new maps, new cosmetics, new cases, but also this. And why is this interesting? Why is this special? Well, if we see very good unusual effects, that means every single case for about a month, we'll be able to get those unusual effects on the hats in the cases. Do you get what I mean? Basically, chasing after a god tier effect onto hats. Basically, all cases will rise up in price, but some more than others, because some cases are better than others in terms of the increased chance of getting an all-class unusual. So this, again, pure speculation, but summer, let's go unusual effect. Where is it? There we go. You now need to start really keeping an eye on all of these submissions now, because very likely we're going to see this same thing that we see happen in Halloween and Christmas every year. Summer is now another period of time where we potentially could be chasing after god tier effects. And of course, if you know how this usually plays out, the likes of Tough Break Cosmetic Case and Crimson Cash Case are going to go up in price by a whole lot. So let's just take a real quick look around here. That's looking pretty interesting. That's very noticeable. You know, a lot of people have differing opinions over what makes oh, that looks cool. Yeah, so we've got to keep exploring. We've got to show our support. That looks pretty interesting right there. Let's just, oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I'll give that a vote. I'll show my support. That's a big team there as well, but hey, with what they made right there, that looks awesome. So, yeah, keep an eye out. Be more aware of what's being submitted so you're prepared for when the eventual update comes out. And if we do see those limited time unusual effects happening with summer, that means from here on now, every year we can expect the same thing to happen over and over and over again. Instead of just 2 periods of time with TF2 where we can try and chase after a potential God tier effect, it looks like it's going to be 3 different times now, with the summer being elevated up to a holiday-sized update. But yeah, no, the investor in me is still happy because I still see potential delicious profits to be made. So let's just take a look at this. It's a bit more basic, but hey, you know, not every single effect, unusual effect is going to be super amazing. You know, you're going to have some lower tier ones and whatnot. That's not too bad. Perfectly fine for what it is. I'll show my support. There you go, bud. All good. Right, then we've got Auroran Star. Let's get a good look at this one. Oh, music, sorry. That's pretty cool. I remember we had a very similar style of effect in Halloween, the candle effect and whatnot. So, no, that looks pretty cool. I'll give it a vote. So yeah, guys, we have to now start keeping an eye out for all the new effects. And remember, don't go popular, go most recent. And keep an eye out. Is there any God tier effects here? Yeah, you get the idea. So let's now put a focus on cases. So why a Tough Break case and Crimson Cash case special? Well, with the Tough Break case, you have a 60% chance of getting an all-class unusual, and with the Crimson Cash case, you have an 80% chance of getting an all-class unusual. And then one of the hats that can be unusual that isn't all-class is the Wandering Wraith, which of course is a misc. What do you call it? It's a misc. That's all I can remember. My brain's just gone. But yeah, point I'm saying is, at the moment, Tough Break cases and Crimson Cash cases have gotten cheap. We were hoping to see some very nice effects for Halloween. Didn't happen last year, unfortunately. So yeah, price goes down. But then Christmas rolls in. Do we have any God tier Christmas effects? Unfortunately not. It does go up for a little bit, but then it goes down. So yeah, we've kind of peaked up a bit more recently, but this is the point I'm trying to make. You probably want to start jumping in now and buying some cases now before it's too late, because if it's true, if it is a case of if it is going to be like summer 2023 unusual effects for a limited time, then yes, people will be buying into the Tough Break cases. People will be trying to get those new summer effects onto all class hats. They're going to chase after the effects. But if there's a God tier effect, it's going to shoot up insanely. So hopefully we might see a God tier effect this year. And if I'm correct, there's going to be 3 potential periods of time where we have the chance to find it. That means maybe it's a good time to start investing into the likes of the Tough Break case, because before, when we had a God tier effect back in 2021, that went very high for the price it was before. This Tough Break case back in 2021, it was selling for around 8 cents most of the year, and then when we hit Halloween time with the God tier effect, it went up to about 60 cents. And then it went back down again. Last year, out of pure speculation, we beat it. We went all the way up to about 70 cents, but unfortunately, no God tier effect, so it went down again afterwards. But hopefully, potentially, at some point this year, we will see a new God tier effect that all cases can open, and then maybe this will reach all the way up to $1 this year. There's no guarantees. It's pure speculation. But when we look at that, it doesn't look like there's that much resistance in the way. It looks like it could be achieved. $1 isn't that far away. And if there is a God tier unusual effect to chase after, then I think there will be the momentum to be able to reach that. So, I am preparing for this. As you can see here, I have been buying some quite recently, mainly due to the fact that I've been making a lot of profits out of the Revolution case that recently came out in CSGO. But yeah, I was just looking for something to buy. I looked more into the potential with this update, and then I realised, yeah, there's something potentially good on the horizon, just potentially within our grasp. And then, of course, Crimson Cash Case. There is a lot more of them in circulation, but they have gone down in price by a significant amount. Again, last year, we were very, very hopeful to potentially see God tier effect, lots of speculation, but then it didn't happen, and then the price has gone down, 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 down. So right now, this is selling for about 10 cents, but again, if we do see that proposed potential thing with summer 2023 where it's limited time effects, this will be going up in price. And here's the thing, if it doesn't happen for the summer, it doesn't matter, it's still going to go up in price for Halloween and Christmas this year anyway, mostly for Halloween. But yeah, regardless, these cases are still going to go up in price for Halloween. But there's a very, very, very strong potential that it's going to happen for the summer, because now they're being very hyper focused and having a specific section for the summer. And of course, as we can see here, there are proposed purely made for summer effects. Now, maybe not purely made for, but yeah, people are putting an effort in, and the fact that they've actually gave it its own section leads me to believe. How you can see here, we've got Halloween, we've got Smizmas, and now we've got summer. So seasonal, new seasonal. That is the conclusion. It really does look like the summer case the summer event will have limited time effects. So it's all speculation. I understand that might not be fully concrete, but hey, sometimes you've got to put a bit of a risk in, and if it works out very nicely for me, hey, I've just made a lot of profit. So other than that, gentlemen, I do hope that you're looking at all of these new submissions, show your support to all of the creators, and we'll see what potentially will be accepted in the summer of 2023. Thank you very much for watching. I should point out, if you want to learn more about TF2 investing, on my YouTube over here, you can go to playlists, and you can see I have a playlist for investing into TF2 right there. There's a whole batch of videos to learn from. You could probably just watch these first two videos, and you'd probably understand how to get involved with investing into TF2 cases and doing buy orders for new content when it appears. All good. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a lovely day, and please make sure you go support those creators on the workshop. All good.